Good evening. Me name is Neil Leslie Gilbert, Williams Jack's nephew, and I shall issue my national insurance number the following my post. The time now is 20:58, and it's the 31st day of the month of January in the year AD 2024. It's also Wednesday, and I wanted to say, I'm going to say, I've sort of turned on this film to announce, to express and to share my opinion about mutilation or mutilations. In order to, or for me to, I suppose, channel my point through, I am going to read a scripture and copy and paste it into the timeline from Wikipedia. Now, before I go into that, I want to encourage government of national and international seating capacity to consider mutilation as punishment. And the reason why is because, you see, if a person is mutilated, for example, a sex criminal, let's say they have 3 or 4 chances and something's removed, that could be a female as well, so their vagina is mutilated or they're stopped from being able to experience pleasure. This could happen to sex worker or something. And of course the male could have their peni removed, or the other end, their arse or something mutilated, much like the female as well, and also the mouth or whatever else that like the breast and things which where they can experience pleasure, removed. That way there will be a guarantee that they can live on in trustworthiness, that they will not repeat their crimes. Or in addition, it would be a strong message to those who consider playing with sexual natured offences. So, going into this, I just wanted to read this passage. It's on Wikipedia. My spectacles are with problems, so I'm unable to use those, but I'll try my best here. And it starts, in times when even judicial physical punishment was still commonly allowed to cause not only intense pain and public humiliation during the administration, but also to inflict permanent physical damage, or even deliberately intended to mark the criminal for life by cropping or branding one of the common anatomical target areas not normally under permanent cover of clothing, so particularly merciless in the long term were their ears or ear. In England, for example, various pamphleteers attacking the religious views of the Anglican episcopacy under William Laud, the Archbishop of Canterbury, had their ears out for those writings in 1630. Alexander Leighton, and in 1637 or 1637, because it's not really 16 and 37, it's the quantity. So 1630 and 1637. Still other Puritans, John Bastwick, Henry Burton, and William Prynne, In Scotland, one of the Covenanters, James Gavin of Douglas, Lanarkshire, had his ears cut off for refusing to renounce his religious faith. In Japan, Gonzalo Garcia and his companions were similarly punished. Notably, in various jurisdictions of the 13 colonies, even relatively minor crimes, such as hog stealing, were punishable by having one's ears nailed to the pillory and slit loose or even cropped. A counterfeiter would be branded on top for that crime, considered lèse majesté. The older mirror punishment was boiling in oil, which was an example of Western mutilation. Independence did not render American justice any less brutal. For example, in the Southwest Territory, what would become the state of Tennessee, an example of harsh frontier law under the 1780 Cumberland Compact took place in 1793, also known as 1793, when Judge John McNairy sentenced Nashville's first horse thief, John McCain Jr., to be fastened to a wooden stock, I think that's stock, 1 hour for 39 lashes, have his ears cut off and cheeks branded with the letters H and T. Nabhain Yohannes, an unsuccessful claimant to the Ethiopian imperial throne, had his ears and nose cut off, yet was then freed. This form of mutilation against unsuccessful claimants to thrones has been in use in Middle Eastern religions for thousands of years. To qualify as a king, formerly one had to exemplify perfection. Obvious physical deformities such as missing noses, ears, or lips are thereby sufficient disqualifications. The victim in these cases is typically freed alive to act as an example to others and as no longer a threat. So, there you have it. That is the Wikipedia, which I suppose elaborates on my opinion. Of course, we live in modern times. Any time at the current time of year is a modern time. However, in our history, I believe we were taught this in 2 subjects in high school in England, that a strict, firm and thorough law is successful with the prevention of criminal activity, and I think should be considered as punishment in order to deliver peace. I thank you. As I say, my national insurance number, should any administrator be interested in filing their administrations on the foreign minister's office, or otherwise our home office, is JB 898103D. That's Juliet Bravo 898103 Delta. I thank you, wishing you well, goodbye.